can kind of, I don't, you know, that mirror, but you can see the stove.
Yeah, because you wouldn't need much of a kitchen because there wasn't very many people traveling, and just a few people, correct?
Yeah, the president and his
staff probably,
yes.
And then his wife. Probably, and that would have been the kitchen. Pan around here, and you'll see where me and the lady are walking down into the Pullman, the living section, I guess you would say, down here. And off to my left here would just be more kitchen area. Let me show how tiny it was here. You can just see the little black guy, get Porter back in that generation.
Can't you? And his little seat, he could sit out here in the hallway.
Yeah, because he would have been black, I'm
Certainly.
sure.
And here was his quarters.
And this was his quarters here, and this probably turned into a bedroom at night then.
It did, and you'll notice his bathroom facilities are just actually right there beside the table.
Oh, wow, that's right.
Yeah. He had everything he needed, but it was sure all squished together.
Yep, America was much different then, so we'll swing back out here.
Now we're heading into the dining room.
And
this was just
some electrical system
yeah.
that went to operate the train. That may not show up because of the reflection.
Glass, yeah. Now we're in the dining room. And on the wall here, this is interesting. We have a picture of Mamie Eisenhower, and she's actually, this was filmed right here in this dining area. That picture was taken. And all this wood is the original woodwork, and you can go on that, sure. Yeah, he's photographing, so we're just but you can go through it for all his.
Yeah, am I in your way, dear?
No. Yeah. That was Mamie Eisenhower in the. We're getting into the sleeping quarters. And this probably would have been for one of FDR's staff. And it was rather luxurious. We've got, you know, a sitting room here, and the bunk beds were there.
Yeah, you sit here and you look at this, you think about scenes from movies there again. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially back in the heydays of the black and white movies, and some they were shot in the trains. This is real mahogany paneling along this wall. This is, I take that back, this ain't paneling, this is probably solid mahogany. And here just another more of the seating area.
Oh yeah.
And combination sleeping area here.
This car was actually constructed at the cost of $205,000. So actually, that was quite a great deal of money back then.
Oh, it was a hunk back then.
Yeah. And this would have been where the president slept, and this would have been his suite. Larger bathroom, of course. And when you think of FDR in particular, he was a big guy. And
he was crippled, right? Wasn't he in a wheelchair, right? So they would have had to been moving his little butt around all through here too.
Right. Yeah. Doesn't even look like the beds would hold such a
big man.
Yeah.
Some more just of the seating area here in the train.
Now you said this was the president.
Yes, this would have been the president's area.
Today,
I know.
what it must look like. I can't imagine.
Well, you have the bigger areas now in Air Force One for the president.
Oh, amazing, yeah.
I mean, it's bigger than this car for sure.
Now, some of these, like this, has been reupholstered, but the wood is all original. These chairs have been reupholstered, but they were chairs that were on the actual train. And actually, in this lounge area, in 1940, President Franklin Roosevelt and the Prime Minister of Canada, Mackenzie King, met and agreed to the Ogdensburg Declaration, which we now know as NORAD. And so it was signed.
North American Air Defense Treaty.
Yes.
So I'm old enough to know what all that was. I
And
was in the Navy during Vietnam, so we
Oh,
sort of had
wow.
okay.
You're a young fella. I was in World War II.
Oh, were you? Okay. Well, yeah, I would be to you then.
Normandy.
Well, we're both old technically.
Technically.
Are they?
And I want to get this photo of this. Looks like Dwight D.
Yeah.
and Margaret Stuckley, I guess the
It would be
secretary
like
or
the Air
something
Force One
there.
that we think of today. But some of these pictures were shot here in this back room. So
I love that music.
I know that just kind of adds to the
Oh, it
whole
sure does.
atmosphere.
Yeah, you sure as hell couldn't have rap music going with it.
No way, no way. Let me give you this info too. Wasn't up there to pass that to you.
And there you go, folks. That was a
There you
tour of the
go.
car, and I want to thank you very much, ma'am,
You're
for the
very
private little tour of the
welcome.
car.
Thank you for
And
coming
there you
in.
go, folks, and wave to the camera, and you'll be on YouTube, by the way. Folks.
Oh my gosh. Hey, maybe I'm wanted at some point.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. We'll have to get a-
God bless and enjoy.